Everybody, this is RBR Short Films 13, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing a video, a review of the new episode of Scream, the MTV show, Season 1, Episode 3. This episode is called Wanna Play a Game. The next episode is called Aftermath, and the episode before Wanna Play a Game was called Hello, Emma. And now I'm going to review the third episode. Yeah, so here comes my review. My opinion, it's the weakest episode so far. I really enjoyed the pilot. I really liked the second episode, where Emma was alone, that night, and it was in the dark, and, it, ghost, well, people don't want to call this Scream killer Ghostface, but who else do you call this character? Like, seriously. I mean, he has a buck 120. He's got a black robe with a hood, and he's got a white mask that has similar features to the original Scream mask, Ghostface mask. So I mean, who else is it? You call him Scream, like everybody called him when I was growing up, you know. But yeah, it's just like, he's secretly still Ghostface, or she, or whatever. Um, Sorry about my nose. Ugh, the weather. Um, and the reason why it's the weakest is because I think the episode just goes too fast, and things aren't really. I mean, they develop the character still, and it has a really great last 10 minutes. I mean, spoilers. I was sad when the character Riley died. That was done very well. When Ghostface is moving his buck 120, up against the rails. I think that's what you call. And she's like stuck, so she goes up the ladder. That just reminds me of Halloween Resurrection, when that girl Sarah was trying to go up the stairs and he cut her. But that was thrilling. I mean, he stabbed her in like places where, yeah, she ain't doing too well. So she's on top of the roof, bleeding to death, banging on the window, asking, for help. And the janitor inside the police station is listening to music. And it's realistic. It's that late at night, of course a janitor's gonna jam out, I mean, it sucks, that's sad that she died. I think it was a little too early for her character to be killed off. I think they should have waited at least 2 more episodes, because this episode felt like there's only 2 more episodes left, even though there isn't. There's a lot more episodes to go. It just goes so fast and so crazy, and and the actor with the character Jake, like his acting's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I mean, everybody else, their acting is like, maturing and stuff like that. But he's just getting worse and worse and annoying. But I'm still very pleased with the show. They have done this character justice. You know why? Because they're kind of treating him like the Shape, where you don't see, the killer all the time. He's either in the background or a really quick shot, or he's in some sort of shadow. So there's more of that suspense. People say, what scares you the most is like what you don't see. But it has a lot of suspense in the show, and I just can't believe it's still an MTV show. I would wish that they could just bring it on a different network, or maybe Dimension could have their own TV network, Dimension Television, and they play all their movies and shows and all that on there. That'd be really cool. Yeah, they don't really go much into the reporter in this one. It's just like, and I like the moment where, Emma is talking to her mom, but I don't know, it's just like the pacing was really weird with this episode. It felt very rushed. And it just it didn't flow as well as the first 2 episodes. Riley's death was done very well. It was very sympathetic. You definitely cared about that character, so they did well with that. But the next episode looks so much better. You know what I mean? It looks way more interesting, and I thought that's kind of the way they were going to kind of go with it. And if they were gonna do this story, the want to play a game, episode, they should have changed up a bit. And I really wish they would have killed off another character instead of Riley. I mean, she was really good character, and I think it was a little too soon for her character because she was very likable. Um, but story has to go on, and eventually we'll find out who the killer is. The more as it goes on, my guess is it's Noah and the reporter, because Noah and the reporter, like in the very beginning of the episode, when it shows the flashback with the Brandon James kills, and they're both talking to each other, and Noah's like, "Who's next?" And it's just like, maybe they're the killers, but you never know. I mean, any of them could, but it's just seems a little obvious there a little bit. The episode was still thrilling. See how much time I have left. Okay. The episode was still thrilling, but it just wasn't as good as the first two episodes. Let's hope that the next episodes amp it back up again, because it seemed like it was falling a little flat a little bit with this new episode. Nothing. I don't hate this episode. Neither do I. You know, think it's great. It's good. It's just not very good. But that's just my opinion. I still enjoyed the episode. I'm still gonna watch it, but you know, it's just the weakest one so far. And the next episode, I think I'll have a lot more to say about it. So, yeah. So that's my review of the Scream MTV show, season 1, episode 3. Want to play a game? You guys let me know what you guys think of the new episode. I think they're doing the character, the killer, Ghostface, very well, and I just can't wait to see what's next. So, all right, that's my review, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. All right, peace.